Oh, I have been. So that was a mistake. Um. Well, but I'm back now. I'm streaming. See if I can hear myself. So no, I can't seem to hear myself. Hello. Uh, don't think so. It's saying I'm speaking. Weird. E1, it's coming through on Discord. Like it's coming through here. Oh, you do hear me? What? This is so interesting. Is my tab muted? No, you shouldn't be hearing music. Um, music was playing. Interesting. I haven't been able to figure out a few things just yet because it says. Oh. So anyway, if you can hear me, then it should be okay. Yeah, of course my stream has mega delay. Okay, well, microphone is there. Apparently it's working, but I don't see I don't hear myself on YouTube. And I think that that is because YouTube is like playing the audio out through my normal audio channels. Because it says that here it says that I'm streaming and there's audio and you can hear me and great, that's amazing. That's what I want to hear. But if it's not working on, if I can't hear it on YouTube, that's kind of futile. Hey, let me see if I can fix that. So here using this, there's nothing on this. Yeah, don't know. Stream has mega delay. Yeah, sorry for making you wait so long. I thought I was streaming. It said here on bloody OBS it says stop streaming. So I thought that meant I was live, but then the broadcast I only noticed that once I saw your message. VM into a new excuse me? VM into a new browser. This music is probably not the right music. And so another thing which I need to figure out now is so my audio from my computer is coming through this virtual out. I'm actually having lots of fun doing this, but I feel still a bit like I'm not getting one piece here, which is fine. I'll figure it out. So I can hear myself, but I don't want that. Let's bring up the guide again. Here's the guide. So instead of adding sources, I think one thing I want to get going. Yeah. So let's do this. I think this is what I need. Let's just finish doing this, okay? Step by step. So we did party chat, we did microphone. Now we got to do Spotify. So here we go. Add an audio output capture, and that's going to be Spotify. Okay. Step by step. And it's going to be so we did party chat, we did microphone. Now we yep. And then our audio output capture. So we'll do one more. Game desktop. Just copy it. So we did party chat, we did microphone in future. Now voice meter input. And then our audio output capture. So we'll do one more. Other voice meter input? No. Okay, cool. Game so, supposedly desktop. Oh, I think that was playing music. What's going on here? Oh, that must be my stream audio. That's insane. Whatever this gray bar lighting up here is, that's my stream audio coming through from YouTube, but I can't hear it. I didn't make it this far. Don't worry. I'm trusting the process. I'm scheduled to be here for until 4. I said at least until 4 p.m. I need to take a break though in a moment. I will be taking a break. This is a shame. This is the Glowing Garden stream. I might change the name of the stream because the name of the stream is totally wrong at this point. Like, I don't know how much Glowing Garden I'll get done today. It's muted, forehead. What am I missing here? What's muted? Yeah, I know this is muted, but I can't hear that. Like, it's muted because then I'm afraid that my stream audio will be playing through my stream and it will just be a loop. What's muted? Yeah, I know this is muted because some audio is playing. I can't hear. Anyway, moving forward, let's see what else we can do. Tab is open right here. Like the stream tab, but the sound is not muted. And if I check the output, the stream delay, dude. Hey man, what are you supposed to? This is, I mean, if you want, we can hop in a Discord call. If you want that instead. Okay. Weird. Hello. I don't know what happened there. My mic seemed to have been, yeah, just disconnected. So mic is working. Great. Well, it's curious to me. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I can hear I can. I did it. Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. I don't know what the frick changed. I did something. Something worked. Okay, well now let's try playing music on Spotify and wait for my stream to catch up and see what happens and just see if everything's alright. So I played some music there and see if it comes through on stream in a moment. Hey, okay, so the stream caught up and the music was not playing. So now the next step is going to be to what's it called? Is going to be to get that same thing working with Discord. So I'm going to keep the music going. We're going to change the music up because now extreme waves, very nice. We're going to change the music up and we're going to see if we can get the same working with Discord. So let's open up Discord on that monitor so you can't see the chat. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if this works with a game as well. So I'm now in a game. Let's bring up OBS so I can see what's happening. Switch to Gunfire. Okay, cool. So it's seeing Gunfire. So we're gonna unmute game desktop. Open game desktop. Okay, cool. Looks like it's working. Cool. I think if you can just let me know if there's game audio, so I'm gonna play. Sounds like it's working, or it looks like it's working. So like, let's just go like. I don't want to play this for long. I just want to see if it works with game sounds. Let's actually open up this. Turn my Spotify down here, which is kind of nice. Keeping an eye on the screen. You hear it. Okay, good. Nice. So that's good. Game audio works. Game works. Nice. Cool. I guess it's time. I think at this point, I can say that the stream thing got done. Still working on that. I'm gonna have to create a lean canvas later. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna take maybe like a 20-minute break, get something to eat. Maybe like half an hour probably is a bit healthier. I need to like reset. And then I'm just going to get to work on Unity. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm just going to pull it up. And then I guess tomorrow or at some point in the near future, we can try in a Discord call and see what coordinating that between two people looks like. So this is going to be fun. But here we go. Finally, the Unity project is being opened. Okay, welcome. For those who are just tuning in, we've just spent like the past 2 hours figuring out basic stream settings. Was it fun? A little. What did I learn? A lot. I learned how to split my audio using this program called Voicemeeter Banana. Yuki recommended it to me. Seems like it works pretty well. So I'm gonna take a break, lunch break, go get something to eat. And you also need to get meat for dinner tonight. So yeah, all in all, I'll probably be away for about half an hour or so. Oh yeah, true. I might have been here for 2 hours, but I only started streaming 18 minutes or so ago now. Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder. I got to watch out for that one next time. What happened was this broadcast button was not blue. It was not being broadcast. Like I was streaming. I don't know what I was streaming to, the ether. But I was streaming. Okay, well, with that being said, I'm going to bring up the Okay, well, that didn't work. So we're just going to do a nice little timer here. 35 minutes. Give myself an extra 5 minutes. Okay. Let's just go full screen. That should be good. All right. I'll see you soon. Wait, hold on. You sent me something which I want to check out. It was like music. Animal Crossing Lo-Fi. Sounds good to me. Turn that down a bit. All right, cool. So, we're back. The truth is, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of eating and working at the same time, but we're still gonna be going for about another 2 hours. So I guess it's just time to get stuck in with some glowing garden. Anyway, guys, welcome back. We have been getting the stream set up, but now it's time to begin work on the game, I suppose. Oh no, the dreaded concept of actually doing some work. So yeah, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a little while I'm eating. What is this? Right. Okay, we got some music going. Today we're gonna see if we can get the logic for. I want like a currently working on section to let people know like what the thing I'm currently working on is. Like a scrolling banner, but that just sounds like too much effort. Anyway, Jacques is gonna go off screen for a little while, even though it's just off screen for the past half an hour. Not much is going on right now, but we'll get there. Don't worry. Trying to figure out how to as if nothing has changed. Yeah, it's like nothing has changed. I don't know if you mean that because of my camera being off or like not because I said not much is happening right now. One would cut a little bit deeper than the other, but I'm just gonna pretend like it's nothing, right? I just need something to say like what I'm working on. What is that text thing again? There was a way of doing that, but I forget doing it. It was like filters or something. I did it for oh, the camera being off. Okay, good to know. Anyway, call this like yeah, I'm doing that. I'm adding a text object right now. It's gonna be fun. Select font. Okay. That's a bit small. I'm gonna need like, I wish I had like a background for it, but we'll just put it down here at the bottom, and that's not how you spell currently. Put that there. Okay. And then copy it. Oh yeah, there's a background color. That's nice. We'll add that in a moment. Let's just set this. Select the font. Okay. Cancel. Wait, is it because I copied it? It's gonna like not allow me to do more than one piece of settings to it. Let's find out. Looks like they're both. Yeah, I guess I'll just create a new one. Delete this. Yes. Add another text. Select the font. I want this to be somewhere where it's gonna be. Oh yeah, this needs like a background. So properties. Give it a background color. There you go. Let's do like 75. And then, whoops. Should be the same size. Okay. Whoopsie. I'm gonna mess this whole streaming biznatch up. Man. Just put it here. That should be good. Cool. There's my little currently working on. Let's see what that looks like with the camera on too. Hey, it's me. It works, I guess. I suppose I could also do like this. It would have to be like double the size to look any good on that side of the screen. So whatever. This is too much. They're giving me too much creative freedom here. They should just make it like super rigid and hard to do. Yeah, I'll put it there. I'll put like and that's good enough for now. It will get better. Who knows, in future at some point it will get better. No clear answer on when that won't be. When that will or will not be. Why has this been edited? Weird. Alright, let's get GitHub open as well. Okay, cool. Camera looks good. Good to know. So there has been some changes. But none to this player script. So curious about this. What's this? Man, I need some time to eat. So I'm gonna do that.
will show you the sometimes
Okay, we're back. So, what is this? I've had my first. Oh, look, I've got a bot in here. Yuki, I've got a bot. What did I expect? Whatever. I don't think I need to do anything about it now. Did they literally? Isn't that like just 3 messages without anything else? That just looks like 3 messages. But there's no I don't know. There's no links being posted. As long as that's the case, I'm okay with it. Welcome in, girls 1.0. On what girls 18 online. Welcome to the stream. Ban it, bro. How do I do that? Fuck. Let me figure that out. I do that. Can like add moderator. Hide user on this channel. Okay. Cool. I did it. I deleted their messages. That's quite interesting. Okay. Well, it's done now. I want to get to it. Okay, so mushroom crafting logic. Where were we last time? Last time we left off mushroom crafting logic was still during the revival jam about 2 weeks ago now. No, actually it would have been a month ago now. Yeah. Actually 4 weeks ago. What do you know? Time flies. Scenes. So we're here in the garden, that's good. Take a look at where I was. So the way it works, the way we have it set up in the scripts, let's see here. Probably in a mushroom script. Yeah. Got recipe crafter. This is what I was working on. This is just an empty script which is in here. We get rid of that. Anyway, we got this recipe crafter thing. Is that somewhere in the level? Let's just see. Find references in scene. Mushroom recipes. Yes, it's attached to something, which is currently this mushroom recipes object, which is, I think, somewhere in our environment, or is in a game manager. Here it is. Yeah, it's a game manager. Our mushroom recipes. There is this disabled version of the script with no data. It's got no collected ingredients. I think this is done in game. So if we open that up and take a look at how I set this up. Oh, look, there are no comments. What do you know? Doesn't look too difficult to understand. Yeah, let's start commenting this. Actually, I think that would be a good place to start. Even if a lot of code isn't written, I would prefer, if not all of the things get done, I'd prefer all of the things get done well. Or at least what they need to be done in order for it to function well. And I think part of that is also having well-commented code. Recipe crafter. It looks like, from what I did, we've got a list of the color of the gels you're getting, the collected ingredients, which is also a string list, and then possible recipes. A list of, is a list of recipes. So we've got collected ingredients, if we run the script and just see if anything gets pushed out, no errors, so that's good. Let's dig underground, let's pick up a Miko. Yeah, so that's added this string of the collected ingredients to my recipes. Because of this recipes object, it knows that there is the Entoloma subcarnium recipe, which is reflected in its ingredients list. Right? So here's the thing. This is super inefficient. But what to do, right? Also, that Miko looks massive compared to the player now that I take a look at it. Maybe it's just because I do vary the size of them from time to time. When they're spawned, they spawn at a random size. So if we find another, it probably won't be as large. Yeah, this one's a little bit smaller. Either way, you can see from picking up 2 blues, it now knows that I have these 2 blues listed. So here's the interesting part. I believe what I have to do in order to, I remember now the issue I was having with this. So what I want to do is I want to craft a mushroom. Can I extend your climbing invite to someone else too? Yes, you can. You can, I can bring up to 2 first-time guests per day and 2 guests per day. And there's a difference between those two. So, first-time guest is someone like yourself at the moment who's never been into any of the the movement, the company movement gyms. You've not been to any of their gyms in the past. So you come in for the first time. If you come with a member, or in this case a staff member, me, you get that for free. And if you wanted someone else to come with you who would be their first time as well, I can do that for 2 people every day. First time people, I can bring them in. 2 people who've never been into the gym, I can do that with 2 people every day. If you've someone who's been to the gym before, then there's a limit on that. That I can do that 6 times a year. But I think because I'm a member of staff, I can basically, so long as I guest pass you in and you climb with me, I can bring I think I can bring up to 2 guests before they have to get a day passed. So yes, my climbing invitation is extended to someone else. I don't know who that someone else is just yet, but you can tell me later. Okay, so where was I? Right. I just realized now that my camera is in the way of the inspector. So in order to make this a little bit easier on the eyes in Unity, I'm going to put myself in this corner. And that should be a little bit better, I think, maybe. We'll find out. It means that you won't be able to see what's happening in the project tab sometimes. Like you won't see the full project tab. But I would rather it cover that portion of the screen than this portion of the screen where I'm going to be doing a lot of the actual work. So yeah, we'll keep myself in this corner. It's quite difficult for me not to float towards the side of my computer, so try to stay central. Uh, oh, okay. I think it's working again. Cool. Sorry, I guess I just fiddled with my thing, and I don't know how long I was muted there for. What I was trying to say, I don't know of how much you've heard. Well, I don't know how long I've been muted for. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure it wasn't too long. 10-ish minutes. Yeah, well, thanks. Well, now I know how long I was muted for. Okay, so I was speaking to you actually. I was saying that in terms of extending the offer to somebody, yes, we can extend the offer to someone else. They can totally come with before the high school message. Yeah, so yeah, I say you can totally bring someone with. Um, I can do it up to 2 times a day with new people. Even as a staff member, I think that changes slightly, but I can at least bring 2 new people in, and I guess that's what you guys are. So yes, that can happen. Second of all, super glad that you're looking for someone like to work with, or that maybe he wants someone to work out with. And then I was remembering some anecdote you told me a couple months ago about you once being in a gym before starting a gym membership, doing it for a few months, and then COVID or something. Don't know if that actually sounds true, if that rings a bell or not, but that was something I was harkening back to. Either way, what I was talking about in terms of the game is I'm just currently going through what it is I want to do with the script. I was explaining what the script did. I moved my camera around, a couple of other things, but I was basically saying so we're working on this recipe crafter script. The purpose of this mushroom crafting logic, which you see in the bottom left of the corner, that was at UCSC. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Like I remember you saying it's when you lived with Max, right? The gym episode. Whatever. Moving forward, I digress. The recipe crafting system, the way that that's working is the player, when they dig underground and they find nutrients, they collect them and they can collect them up until a certain limit. But as they pile on, there is a set of essentially recipes that they can match with the. No, okay, you didn't live with Max. There are a set of recipes that the player can match with the ingredients they collect underground. So here in the inspector on the right, you'll see I have this recipe script. This is just some data which holds all of the information I need about the various mushroom recipes. As you go underground, you can collect these nutrients, and all of these recipes for a mushroom have a set of nutrients they need in order to be spawned, essentially. So this orange one is for Gliophorus cytosinus. And its ingredients list you can see is green, green, yellow, yellow. The ingredients in this case, we've just made it like strings. It could be anything realistically. It could have been a set of bools as well, but this is just some data showing the order of nutrients required or the set of nutrients required to make this this particular mushroom. So when you pick one up underground, this recipe crafter system is essentially adding the collected ones to a list. You can see it went from yellow to blue, and if I go back up to yellow, it'll be yellow again. So this is essentially adding those recipe ingredients to the list. And there's a gray, and it goes on and on. And the idea is, as we add these to the list, if there is any matching recipes, it will automatically craft the mushroom that you've like collected all the ingredients for. So the way that will be the way that we're turning that onto the player is essentially you, the player, you'll have UI available for it, but you're also able to you have to memorize what the sort of recipes are in order to like say like, okay, I want to make a green one and plant it, right? So let's go back up to the surface, or we can just stop running the game here because that was at least to demonstrate what I missed when I was muted. Either way, I digress. So we were doing this summary section, and I was saying this is what we got so far. This also isn't even necessarily true. We'll put this into do as well. Right now, all this script does is it compares whatever collected nutrients the player has, and it compares them to the existing recipes in that recipes script I showed here. And it basically checks if there is a matching recipe to work towards. And the way that that's reflected is this possible recipes array. If you pick any ingredient up, and hopefully I can find one, there's actually one right here, I'm a hacker, is that there is this possible ingredients thing that shows up, this possible recipes, and it shows up as the recipe for Calvatia gigante, which is the puffball mushroom. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a bit. But yeah, so now I'm going to get to work on making this happen, where once you match the recipe of like the possible recipes, if you match a possible recipe, it will craft a mushroom, or like it will make a mushroom ready to be planted. And I said here, if when the player's collected nutrients matches any existing recipe, that mushroom becomes plantable. And then I should say plantable mushroom is stored and ready to be and planted later, right? Like that's really what it should be doing. All right, author me. Don't know why I'm doing the author at this point. I think it's kind of futile. We'll just do it anyway. Okay, now we've done some commenting. Let's continue down doing it. So just to sort of catch myself up on this and make the script work properly. How long we got? We got another hour and 20 minutes. Not bad. I need some music in here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going insane. Anyway, so the cookbook is the list of all recipes is cookbook, and cookbook. Oh yeah. Let's just call this recipe data. This is the recipe data for mushrooms. You have a collection of gels, which becomes the collected ingredients. So this is going to be and gel collection is collected. So oh, I see. It's being done in another script. So here in the Miko's script, whenever we pick up a Miko underground, here on this on trigger function, when we actually enter the Miko's hitbox, we're picking it up. It's telling us the ingredient that we're picking up, and then this is a static function which I've made somewhere here called or have I? Recipe crafter dot gel collection. Okay, no, I've made a static list. I see. This list is static. So this is a static list. that's accessed in another script. Why is there a space here? Static list of ingredients. Added to from, I should say this is populated by the Micos.cs when nutrient should just say this. That's all that needs to be all you need to know about it. That's the static list of ingredients. It's the same here. Am I ever adding to this color values dictionary? This color values dictionary is kind of useless for the time being, so no need to add anything extra to it. Something tells me like C# like Unity thing hasn't turned on properly. I know it has. It's just not showing me all the references like it usually does. Crazy. Weird. I think what I should do is I should group these up as well. Let's just put a header on this so I know that this is this is a sorted string. Sorted becomes sorted recipes. Do I have a sorted recipes array? I don't remember. Let's find out. Yes, there's a sorted recipes array. What does that return? If I would go underground and pick up a few nutrients. So nothing is being added into a sorted array. This sorted array, we're adding possible recipes. Oh, I see, sorted ingredients, and this, I think this is basically where I had to leave it off last time. Right. Jeebus? Oh wait. It was it if an annual membership at the climbing gym is yes, an annual climbing a prepaid membership at the gym is something like that, yeah. I mean, the only benefit to getting a year's membership is that you can the free is the way that freezing works. Um Essentially with the year's membership, you're paying for you're not paying for a predetermined set of time. And if you ever froze your account, which is like, okay, I'm not using the gym this month, I'm traveling, or I got something, like I'm doing something which is going to make me be out of the gym for this month. That's something you can do normally is you can freeze your membership, which as a prepaid, a monthly recurring subscription member, someone who pays on a monthly basis, you have to pay an extra fee to freeze your account. It's $10 a month. Where you're like, okay, I'm paying this $10 to reserve my membership so I don't have to start it up again when I rejoin the gym, when I come back. Right? That's what a freeze is for. But if you do the annual prepaid and you freeze your account, you're putting your account on hold for as long as the freeze is. And you whatever you don't once you freeze, it's essentially putting like a hiatus in your year's membership. So obviously you won't be able to use the gym in that time, but if you go away for like 6 months, you could freeze your account for 6 months and come back, unfreeze it, and still have the rest of that 6 months as a member. Um, and that's the only benefit of having a prepaid year membership. In my opinion, it's also for people who maybe they're only going to be in the area for a year, right? Then why not just do it in one payment and get it all sorted out? Otherwise, the easiest. I mean, I can show you a way to make the recurring payment cheaper. The recurring payment is what, $100 a month, and then you also pay a $50 initiation fee. What's stopping you for freezing my account whenever I check out for the day? As a prepaid member for a year. So I come in for the day, I climb, and then I'm like, okay, I want to freeze my account now. Okay, so then you do the member change request and it freezes your account. And then I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it wrong. I'll have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure maybe it is done just for the year. Maybe it's not like if you use 6 months freeze and then come back 2 months later, maybe you only have 4 months available to you rather than six, which makes more sense. I mean, it's an interesting question. I'm still quite new to the idea of year-long memberships. Why don't we take a look? You're making me think a little bit about work now. Now I want to go on like the internet and find out SharePoint. Let's find out, shall we? So retail forms, probably be membership home. Yeah, membership home. Is this all that's in membership home now? Yeah, they changed it, didn't they? SharePoint, and then there's like documents, and then we'll do like prepaid. Membership FAQ. Not here. Front desk resources. Anyway, let's just check the stream in case you're saying anything else. Oh no. Oh no. This is just a PDF document. Meaning that the time period you didn't check in, you should still have. I don't know, man. I don't really know much about the year prepaid. All I know is that the benefit with it is how freezing works, because you don't have to pay extra for freezing, essentially. Let's double check some membership. I can't find anything on it right now, which is going to hold my attention for too much longer. Yeah, no, I didn't have any addresses or location on stream, as far as I'm aware, unless I did, in which case, fuck. But I have everything else on my right monitor. Like, the only thing on this left monitor is work-related stuff, and then I guess Steam. Try and keep it that way too. So the sorted list, right? The sorted list is what I want to get to next. Yeah. Oh, that PDF was fine. That PDF had no sensitive information on it. It was an FAQ like question thing. Didn't have any addresses or telephone numbers on it. I did also show like one screen, which was like maybe a little bit not good to show, but the PDF was fine. Okay, I've got about an hour left. I at least want to get this thing commented, if anything, and then I want to work on the actual logic for it when I have more time. So sorted. If you say so. Yeah, it was fine. I've been decent at avoiding like passwords on stream and stuff as well. But I'm sure I'm gonna make a mistake at some point. Hopefully nobody clips me and doxes me. String arrays. I go to recipes. Is that recipes script? This is what I wanted, recipe. Okay, so you can see it is a ingredients is a list of strings. So we have this. I think one thing I want to point out is that the way that the sort of script is functioning is when it comes to checking the possible recipes. The way it's happening is whenever the player eats a Miko, which is checked whenever the player, which is like triggered, the player eats a Miko whenever it like collides with a nutrient underground. And whether that nutrient, this Miko, this orange one here, if we can click on it specifically, it has this Miko script attached to it. And in the Miko script, you have this on trigger enter section, which is invoking this. It's called a delegate event. This Miko's eaten event, which is basically, I'm saying, pass through some void data type for this action. I can change the data type. Right now it's void by default. So you can cast in a function instead of passing in just like some data, you can pass in a whole function. And what I'm doing is I'm passing in this get possible recipes function to that eaten delegate. And that's how it's checking, how it's communicating. So the possible recipes, so like the idea is okay, sorry, just a bit more silence there. Was just thinking about the way that these for loops work. Essentially, what this is doing, this function, which I told you I'm passing into a delegate, is it's looping through two different arrays, or two different lists, I should say. The first list that it's going through is all of the current recipes. It's saying, look at the current recipes that I have. And I forget what this logic is exactly. Well, it's funny because I stopped commenting there. But essentially what it's doing is like saying, okay, if the collected ingredients, which is just the order of like nutrients I'm picking up as I play the game. If that the total amount that I've collected, if within that total amount there is an ingredient that relates to one of the recipes, add that recipe to the possible recipes that can be crafted. And if we don't have that Miko anymore, also remove that possible recipe if it can't be made. I think I basically want to change the way this works. I set up here that the possible recipes is going to only show up, like it's only going to have an item added to this list of possible recipes if the player has all four of them, or has all four of the ingredients required for it. So that way the possible recipes just represents a crafted mushroom essentially. And I can like reduce any transformation on it from that point. So I'm going to wait. So possible recipes isn't going to be added to just if it can be crafted with one of the Mikos, but only if it has the necessary ingredients to craft. Because I think this sorted ingredients portion of it, what I'm getting to now is that once we have collected, in order to sort of match what I've collected to this list of recipes, I need to sort those lists. I need to sort those arrays. Right? I need to sort the list of ingredients in like alphabetically at the very least. So that's what I'm on now. So we're saying if the recipes, if any one of the recipes ingredients contains any of the collected ingredients which I've picked up from digging underground, add that recipe to the thing. But instead of it being contains, I basically, instead of checking if it contains a portion of it, I'm going to check if it contains all of it. That's the difference, which I'm going to change now. So currently it's check if if any recipe contains one of the collected nutrients, add the potential recipe list. Remove the recipe otherwise. There you go. But now it's going to be, instead of containing one of the collected nutrients, it's going to be, I'm going to change that to change it to check if it has all of the collected nutrients. These I'm not going to comment for now because they don't have, they're not even being referenced. They're not even being used. Cool. I'm going to be looking to take a break in the next 15 minutes, probably. But we have an apple, so that'll be nice. So let's leave that out for now. Okay, so let's change this to be checking if it has all of it. So possible recipes right now, it means I have to find all 4 ingredients of one recipe and then see if it works. So let's say if it contains, let's just say, oh, right, I see. Give me a moment to think about this. Well, they should be organized by default. I need to check essentially against an organized list, against an ordered list. I remember when I was looking into this last time, there was a type of list organization tool that I could have used in order to help me. Right. So I have this sorted ingredients list here, and I can get from that essentially. We're gonna say there still needs to be like I want to limit the amount of data it's looking through at once. So the possible recipe thing still makes sense. We can have this for now, but let's see if we can at least compare it to a sorted list, right? So we need to compare a sorted version of the collected ingredients list to a sorted version of the recipe, like the recipe. So here we have our sorted ingredients. Awesome. Let's just say possible recipes is equal to sorted ingredients. Oh, that's my sorted ingredients. So this is the sorted version of what I'm picking up. So let's just give this like sort. This sorts the order of ingredients. Let's just say picked up ingredients. Picked up nutrients alphabetically. Sorts the order of picked up nutrients alphabetically. So that way, sorted recipes. I mean, in update, can't I just say like collected ingredients is equal to sorted ingredients? All right, so if we pick up any nutrients, 1, 2, out of range. Yep, thought so. We can just say if possible recipes, if possible recipes dot count is like if it's empty. So if it's less than 1. Then we simply return the normal one. Return possible recipes. Oh, not possible recipes, collected ingredients. So to sort the ingredients, why don't we just change this code slightly? Let's just call this sort pickups. Sort pickups. We don't need okay, and it should take in a list of strings, which is going to be our current. So and then at the end of get possible recipes, let's just sort it. So collected ingredients is equal to sort pickups. Collected ingredients. So now they should at least be adding into the list alphabetically. Oh, it's added. Collected ingredients. Yellow, gray, green, blue should be at the top. Yeah. Is gel collection. Gel collection is equal to well, can't I say it's equal to sort pickups gel collection? Sort pickups gel collection. If collected ingredients dot count, we can do if collected dot count is less than 1, then return normally. Go through it. Possible recipes. Don't add this. Collected. Go through this collected array and sort it, essentially. And sorted recipes. Don't do this either. I don't know why I need that. I have this array of sorted items here, and I have like reference to it, but I don't know why I'm populating it just yet. So let's figure out if we can just sort them in the list by default. So now I can find some Micos. There we go. Let's pick these up. So it should be like G. Interesting. So that didn't work. Well, we do this, but we also say sort pickups on the gel collection. Mm. Well, don't we just do like the gel collection is set in Miko's, but we need to sort it before we add it. Get possible recipes. Possible recipes. Let's just do it at the top. Let's just say like sort it here. So they're not sorting in the inspector at the very least. Huh. Well, why don't I just do sort pickups? Maybe now, with the adjustment to that function, it will be sorting properly. So red, green. Oh, I think that's working now. Yes. Okay, cool. That's pretty dope. Yellow goes there. If we pick up cyan, it'll be at the top. And if we pick up blue, if there are any blue ones around here, there's a blue one. Here it is. Check the mushroom recipes. Yep, blue's all the way at the top. So these elements are now sorting properly. So now when I compare my collected ingredients versus the recipes, I'll have at least one sorted list. Next step will having a sorted list of the recipes. Well, the possible recipes need to be organized in their own way. I've got another. I said I was going to take a break, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Oof. on this because it takes a lot of brain power, and I'm a monkey with little brain power. Okay. That being said, we're on a break. Let's get some tunes rolling. I should get my BRB screen needs like the same source thing that I have. We can just put this on. Turn my camera off. Boom. And then we can just play some music and put some text on to say, I'll be back in a moment. Where was that lo-fi music? Did I not have it somewhere? Well, now it's just a problem. Now I don't know what's going on. First of all, take this off the screen. I got it. That's all that matters. I got it. It's here. All right. I'll be right back. Let me put a little message on like you mentioned. That was a good idea. Wait, where is it? I can't see it. The font is invisible. Ah, this is taking so much time. I just wanted to take a break. Okay, I think I got it this time. Got all weirdly scaled. I don't know why it's so goddamn big. There you go. I'll be back in a little bit. Hello. Had a quick bathroom break. Feeling fine. I say we get back into it for the last 15 minutes. You know. Let's see here. Get me back on screen. Boom. Hello. No, the BRB text too. Nice. So we got a sorted array. We got like a sorted version of the ingredients array. So that's nice. So that's all we need to sort the array. Don't know what this count strings is. Don't know why I used it. Oh, I see. This is to debug.log the dictionary values. Yeah, we might as well keep it there for now. We have this dictionary up here. This dictionary of color values. Why is that there? I don't know, actually. I don't know how I was intending to use this dictionary. Let's talk through it. So it's a dictionary with a name value, pair, string int, nothing special. At most, this would probably represent... Oh, this is probably to check how much of something they have. Oh, I get it. So it's like red, 1, red, 2, green, 3... I don't know, just like whatever the value of the Mikos you currently have collected are. And how many do you have, right? So dictionary is like, the dictionary is going to be like, well, yeah, the name value pair. How much of this do I have? And I wonder. Because I can add like, into the dictionary, I can add like red. And I can add 1 of that value. I can do like red, and then like red value plus 1. But it also means that there could potentially be 2 separate red value entries. So it could be like red 1, red 1, red 1, red 1. So that's 4 red 1s. This like dictionary list, like red is the color, 1 is the value. How am I incrementing the value of this dictionary item? What's the benefit of having the dictionary anyway, right? We want to check if I have the recipe in full, which we do here now. Like now we check if we have the full recipe. So the possible recipes is still being added to normally. I know that this is probably super inefficient, but I'm just going to add another list and I'm going to make it like whole recipes for now. Like, let's just do this so I have something to compare it to. Serialize field. It's going to be a list of not recipes. What am I thinking here? it is gonna be, yeah, it's also gonna be a list of recipes, but it's just gonna be like crafted. Because you have a possible recipe if you have like even one of that mushrooms ingredients. If you need 4 cyan ones to make a puffball mushroom, that is the recipe. I should pull up those recipes up just for visual aid. Is the music, so we might as well pull it up here. So here's the Miro board. What is this? So here on the Miro board, we've got the recipes, right? I like this music. Only another 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, streaming is fun. I think now that I've got all the audio settings working tomorrow, I can really just focus on being productive, which is nice. So if it takes 4 of these to create a puffy a puffball, essentially the logic, the code needs to be able to do this. I've got this random list. This was the shapes section. Here we go. I got this random list, okay? And it's got like, let's say it's got like red, purple, cyan, green, cyan, yellow, cyan. Okay, so that's 4 cyans. They're in there. And it essentially needs to, you know, these will be sorted alphabetically to the point where all 4 of them are together. So that one will probably be the easiest to do. Because like this list will organize itself to the point where it's like this, right? Where everything is alphabetically ordered. Yes, I'll move purple to the right place in a moment. But essentially, it would do this. This would be the alphabetically sorted version. This is easy enough because it's just cyan, 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 cyan. But the recipes change per, right? So if it was like purple, red, purple, gray, you know, like let's just put like a green box next to it so I have an understanding of what the code needs to do. Green box, and like let's say it's checking for a Gliophorus, so it's gonna be green, green, yellow, yellow. In the sorted version. And you know, in this list we've got, you know, 2 cyans, a green up top. And then we'll put another yellow here. And this can keep growing, obviously, but the idea is, how do I search specifically for these strings? That would also collapse down to... It looks like this, but it contains the full string. Right? It contains the full string. Like that. If you were to remove that, it contains the right string. Set of strings. Or it would do, sorry, if these were removed and these are removed. Because it's already searching through the possible recipes anyway. the possible recipes. Yeah, so it's like this so this last array I made here, this crafted recipes, just make it a new list of recipes. Not recipe. So you've got crafted recipes, and that's gonna be the one I create. So possible recipes is now here. Just do like temp. Crafted recipe. Right. So now we scroll down. And to get possible recipes, yeah, we have the possible recipes, but now we need another function, which is going to be like, just going to move sort pickups a little higher up as well. 23 minutes left. Gosh darn it. Get possible recipes, and now we create a new function and call this void craft. Let's do like compare. But let's just like match recipes. So match recipes only has like, all I need to do is loop through the possible recipes and say like, okay, in possible recipes, check the collected, like all of the ones I've collected. If any of the ones that I have collected, in context of the possible recipes, take a look at the possible recipes. Now, out of all of the ones I've collected so far, no. See, the possible recipes list is becoming less and less useful to me because I'm thinking like, maybe this was just here to display if my logic works. And I think the logic does work in terms of like, it will know what recipes you're going for. And there could be multiple possible recipes at once, right? I might be able to make up to like 3, 4, 5 mushrooms at a time if I just have the right ingredients. So it also needs to be able to separate every 4 ingredients to some extent, but we'll figure that. We'll have to cross that bridge later. I think most importantly, in the last 2 minutes, if I can just write a piece of logic which checks this properly, I might go slightly over. Yuki said something in chat. Yuki said, I won't pull up the stream tomorrow then, so you can talk to the void. Why won't you pull up the stream tomorrow, huh? So, why? Because I'm being productive? Is that what you meant? If I can just write one piece of logic in the last couple of seconds here, it's gonna be like, loop through all of the... So in the possible recipes, give me like the match recipe has to go through the, I can essentially copy this code, not gel collection. I'm enjoying streaming more with you here. I'm enjoying streaming more with you in the lobby, but I understand that it's a it's a big waste of time to be listening to someone else work all day. All right, so up to you. I do need to get people in the stream. That's going to be interesting. We don't need to have people in here, but it's also, what is nice is that this is saved on my channel. So it means that I can come back to it at some point, which is nice. If I need to. I sound like the blockchain. Talking to a void for 2 months. Yeah, okay, I'll stop doing that as well. I'll stop doing that. I don't have time at this point. Bulls. Well, I can figure that out, but now we know where to start next. Oh, you can delete messages? That's pretty interesting. Okay, and just put that under to do. At least we're sorting that array properly now. But there you go. Awesome. Cool. I guess I'll just refer to you as something else then. Thanks for tuning in. That was the first, I guess, like official development stream. I'm gonna save and push my changes to GitHub. Just like updated mushroom crafting logic, and then they'll say scripts, because I organize it by scripts now. Scripts and scenes, and then once I push this, that'll be pretty much everything done. And added test. Wait, didn't I push the garden already? Built release? No, I didn't. So updated mushroom crafting and added the garden. So I said this when I was pretend streaming today, before I realized I was not streaming, is that I have a test scene which is called the garden. Added logic to it was recipe crafter .cs to which correctly sorts collected ingredients alphabetically. And then scenes, created official testing scene for all alpha testing in future, called the garden. And then we'll just add some emojis. There you go. That will be good. And then we'll just do like a letter A. Cool. Commit to me. Well, everybody, now that that is uploaded and sent to the internet, and look, there's record of it here. That'll be it for today. I think I should make like a streaming schedule. See how it suits me. I feel like at the moment it'd be kind of tough because I don't always know when shifts are planned for at work, but there has to be some consistent time I can block out each week. Right? Or at least that's what I want. Okay. Well, that has been fun. I need like a streamer's ending scene. We can just sort of, I have an idea. Did I really close that? I guess I must have. Yeah, I did. Is that music? That was playing. I actually don't know if it's safe or not. But it's been fun. We're going to turn off all the subjects. Or we can change it to NA for now. All right, cool. That has been the stream. Hopefully things go just as well tomorrow. See you everyone around. Thanks for tuning in. Viewer.